pain to the killers who be loving the chicas and champagne. Thugs who get wild in the club and snatch chain. Players who be pimping with no brain. From watching the
we are back.
DJ always.
Yeah.
Always killing it.
Always.
That was hot, DJ. See, you went got some new records. That's cool.
That's a new tape.
That's not a new record, Speedy.
Well, you know what I mean.
That's from like 20 years ago.
It's Reach Around Radio. It's your boy Speedy.
I'm the poetess.
It's your girl, Claudia Jordan.
Cleavage.
TDP, Mr. 123 Knox.
Baby.
Wait, why are you so relaxed, Claudia?
She got some.
I really didn't. It was virtual.
Virtual?
What do you mean virtual?
Virtual.
What?
That's his name?
No.
Hi, virtual.
Dang, was phone sex that good?
Sometimes it is.
Wow.
Sex is very mental for me anyway.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So it was on a chat?
You ever had good? No, you ever had good phone sex?
No, I just come on by.
Yeah. Your girls don't have phones.
I send a pigeon.
POTUS, have you had phone sex before?
Mm-hmm. I have.
Do you
Where
like
you
it?
bitches at?
It's cool. Depends who it's with.
Right.
What?
Oh.
You could be lying about it too. They're like, "Are you touching yourself?" You're like, "Yeah." I don't know. Really, I'm like, on the internet, I'm checking my Twitter. Yeah,
Take
baby,
your clothes
I can't
off.
wait to see
All
you,
right,
baby.
I'm taking it off now.
Are you touching it? Yeah, I'm
I
touching
tell
it.
them to put the phone down there. I want to hear some hairs.
Oh my God, who made that noise?
Speedy. My bad.
Speedy, have you ever had phone sex?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I
Do you
love
say
it.
sexy things to the girl? Like, what do you say to the girl?
Say, put the phone down. Let me hear that wild jungle.
That's original.
Speedy, so you've never tried it? I think if you try it,
I think Speedy's lying.
you
I
have
think
less
he
kids.
has.
I would have less kids.
Yeah.
I just come on through.
Speedy had phone sex on the way to the house.
Hold on. Let me roll the window up. Shit.
I think if you just take advantage of the technology
I
we have,
will
it can be a
not.
very
I will not.
sexy thing. Miracle, have you had phone sex?
Hey.
You have, haven't you?
Oh.
Well,
She has.
I mean, and now we have the internet. You can, even
Skype.
DJ
Skype.
always. You had phone sex?
Yes, he has. You can tell. Look
like he.
What's his name?
DJ love me.
DJ loved me long time.
DJ love me long time.
I wonder if, I'm sure there's times where both people are lying too about what they're really doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just both
You're on
bullshitting
the
each other.
phone. Hi, you love me?
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Yeah, 'cause women, y'all be cleaning the house.
Did you?
doing all
Did
other
you
shit.
come? Yeah, baby, I came.
You know when dudes come, we don't hear us for about 5 minutes.
Snore. I'm like, nigga, wake up.
Oh, my bad.
Wait, it's a trip is you could be talking to a dude just having a regular conversation, not even sexual, and nigga sitting there jacking off.
Yeah,
on the phone.
I know. That's so funny.
What's wrong with that?
I plead the fifth on that one.
But we're talking about football.
Every time Claudia calls me, I get it ready.
Oh my God.
Hash brown, don't fail me now.
Oh,
Then
my
it
God.
loses its strength within 2 seconds.
And the bad part about guys, and we go through that whole, soon we nut, we like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Does it feel dirty afterwards?
Yes,
Like,
very. You feel like, man.
when I look at porn on the internet, and then I do feel dirty afterwards. After I get mine.
What kind of porn do you watch?
Go slow. The wild kind.
I don't really want to say.
I'll say animals.
Is it a lizard and a dog?
You know what I find sexy, although I don't want to do it? To watch girl on girl. It's sexy for me to watch. Although I don't want to do it, but I find it very erotic to watch.
What
Like,
are you hitting me for, Speedy?
that's sexy for me to watch
Okay.
it. I
I
find
was
that
just
a turn
wondering if you
on.
wanted to make a video.
Which is funny because then I watch it, it's sexy to watch it, but then I might not necessarily want to do it, but I think it's sexy.
But do your inner thighs get creamy?
I guess, yeah.
Mm.
A little warm.
Made my weenie wiggle.
You know,
Get it
like I'm
going.
far from a lesbian, but I do find it sexy.
Okay.
Speedy, you find 2 dudes? That hot. Do you be like, I don't want to do it, but god damn the way he penetrated the booty.
Oh my God.
He doing it all wrong.
Let me try. Let me get a crack at it.
What street they on?
His stroke is off.
Y'all
He don't
are a
love him.
mess.
POTUS, what kind of porn do you like?
I like
Gangbanger
porn.
porn.
Yeah.
Gangbangers come in.
Dudes coming in with sagging pants. Like, hey, bitch.
Break yourself, bitch.
Oh, you're so cute.
Make me 2 tacos, bitch.
I don't know. I don't like the real hood.
Collect call from Spalding
porn.
Correctional.
And I don't like. I can't watch porn with like hip hop music or.
Wow.
No?
What the dudes with the black socks on? You like that? Yeah, he got black socks
Can you have
on.
sex to hip hop, like to like rap?
You know what? I don't prefer to because I know half the niggas that's rapping, and I don't.
So you
wanna-
can't fuck the IC.
6 in the morning.
You can't do
Nah,
it.
nah.
Don't ever make love while listening to KJLH. 'Cause it'll hit you.
Oh yeah, that 3 in the
Be
morning.
digging, and next thing you know, Kurt Franklin come on. You're like, oh.
The Lord is my shepherd.
Never would have made it.
Girl, we gotta stop, or at least go in the other room.
What's up?
My playlist, like I have like a whole bunch of sexy songs, and it even says sexy songs. Then I switch it up and put hip hop on, and it be messing brothers up. But I like I don't know. I think it's like kind of hot to switch it up to have some sexy stuff,
Play beat the pussy.
and then I have it.
And he hitting it.
It's number
the
30.
Marvin Gaye, and all of a sudden, move, bitch.
I want
Out the way.
to see these versatile.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Put it in your mouth.
I'm playing this at my wedding.
My shit right
Y'all
here.
niggas are stupid.
I played this so loud today in my house, in my little quiet white neighborhood.
Oh,
And then there was a
man.
guy, my neighbor was on his phone talking, and I could hear everything he was saying. So I
Uh-huh.
know he heard everything that this song was saying. My bad, neighbors.
Yeah, it's a black girl likes to beat the pussy up. She's nothing but a whore.
I'm gonna call Peter.
Shout out to your cat.
Hey.
It is Talent Thursdays.
Yes.
Prove it.
Well, we have a wonderful songstress and R&B singer. She's been putting it down
Diva.
for over 2 decades, and we're so happy to have her. And TV Unsung did a spotlight on you earlier this year. Please welcome everyone, Miss Miki Howard.
Yeah. There it is. That's that song.
That's it right there. Oh, girl.
Oh, I think I did it to this song before too. This ain't about God. Is
Shout
it?
out to that video.
Everyone, Miki Howard, how are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here.
Are you really? Even after that first segment?
Hey, it's just true.
Okay, then what kind of porn you like to do?
Yeah. What kind of music do you like to?
Hey, hold up. The porn.
I used to like porn, but it's just I can't watch the young people now. It's like they're 21. I can't
Oh,
watch
okay.
it. You
That's
know.
perfect. They're so full of
I
life.
just
and
got
hope.
too old for it. That's all.
Yeah, man.
So
I
you need
know,
some
like-
40-year-old porn stars.
No, I just
You see some
not
gray
into-
hairs?
Not into the old big balls thing, no.
Well, Speedy, you're eliminated.
No, it's just that's like weird, so I don't really get into it anymore.
They should make porn for the more distinguished.
Well, they do.
Yeah.
They call it like MILF, older. I mean, they have names. Mature is what.
No, I'd rather just create it myself.
Oh, have you
All right.
filmed
Hey,
yourself?
stay focused.
Have
Stay
Have you
focused.
filmed yourself?
Yeah.
I'll take that as a yes.
She pleads the fifth.
I have children.
That's how they were made, though.
You don't listen to this show. Trust me.
Wow.
I think it's sexy, though.
Yeah, I think it is. I think everybody should explore their personal sexuality, especially if you have a great mate. And, sometimes in life you only get like 2 or 3 really great sexual partners that just
Speak on it.
Wow.
just that
I've
just
had
that
more.
thing. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
You should at least tape yourself once and so while you're young, you don't want to do it when you're 100.
That'd be
Like, what is all that shit over there?
Hilarious.
So, Miki, what have you been up to?
God, I've been up to a lot of things. Mostly rekindling my career. I, as I mentioned, had 3 children, and they're grown and gone. My 18-year-old turned 21 the other day. So
Happy
just
belated
total
birthday.
empty nest and a lot of energy. So I'm like, what am I gonna do now? So I decided to get back out and sing some more and
Wow.
entertain.
And the last time I saw you, your daughter performed.
Yes,
Yes, she
Caitlin.
did
Were we at
very
the
well.
Conga room?
Yes, she did
Yeah,
very
she's
well.
so cute.
How do you
Yes,
feel
she
about
is.
your kid being a singer?
Well, I have 2 that are in entertainment. My son, Brandon B. Howard, he's excellent. He's doing wonderful. And my daughter, Caitlin. And I think it's a hobby. I tell her all the time, this should be a hobby. This should not be your profession.
Wow.
Great advice.
I try to be a
And so, how does it feel like jumping back into the game after all this time?
So many different feelings. So many. One thing, the most noticeable difference is going overseas and going to places where previously we were revered and admired and treated a certain way. And now that there's been a whole lot of hip hop and different things introduced to these countries, they have lost respect in a lot of ways for us. And we're fighting a battle that was won years ago, and we're refighting this battle. of to say that we're distinguished, that we should be treated properly, that we deserve respect. We're not going to tear up your hotels,
Okay.
and you should send limos. That's one of the battles, and just this whole thing of people saying that mature artists are no longer worthy, and certainly some of them have getting given opportunities and just presented themselves in a way that you just want to say, if you don't get the fuck off the stage.
Ooh, now we're talking.
You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. You're like, I love Whitney, but she wasn't ready to be out. I love Elle, but he wasn't ready to be out. You have to be, people, they say that this is a cure is not possible. They say recovery, but I believe that cure is possible.
That's right.
So you must teach these people to be cured and not continuously pump drugs into them. And we've lost so many of our wonderfully talented artists because, I watched the Conrad Murray thing, this trial, and it's just because it was Michael Jackson.
Right.
But before Michael Jackson, so many of us left here prematurely on, this drugs and pills and all these things. And they say they want to, bring mature artists out, but when we come out, we can't come out portraying ourselves as drug addicts.
There you go. Speak on it.
You know what I mean?
But they have a controversy behind Rihanna's video. I just saw it today with the latest one she has with she's getting high with this dude, and they're just it's a nice video, but she has pills. They're popping pills and they're smoking weed, and I just think that's not responsible.
It's not responsible, but it's when you're a young person, these are the times you experiment with these things. But as a mature person, you should come out and say, I like to say, drink responsibly. You should come out and say, I have drank responsibly. And now you can see that you can drink responsibly.
Yeah.
Yes, I have had to take a sleeping pill. But now you can see that there are times to do this. And you can see that you don't ask your doctor for certain things. And a doctor, you should have a doctor that is a friend. If your doctor can't spend more than 10 minutes with you, then you should find another doctor.
Do you know who some of the other singers are secretly kind of cracked out that you might know about?
Wow.
Because the obvious, we all know Whitney and Elle, but
Well, I cannot.
Allegedly, who do you think maybe on that stuff?
Well, Sly and all those little guys, Clinton and these people and people that are associated with them, and several of them have died in the past couple of years. It's bad.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Whitney and Bobby show?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the greatest?
I
know there was a train wreck and they were cracked out, but when they were sticking spoons up their ass to loosen up the stool because
my God, you are disgusting.
With a drug addicts do a lot of things.
That was good stuff.
That if you've never done drugs, never been strung out, you would not believe the stuff that drug addicts do.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the best line she ever had was "Hail to the Knob."
Hell to the Knob.
Hell
I
to
love
the
that
knob.
show.
That's a Chicago line.
Hell to
Oh,
the
But I'm
knob.
saying, when you do so many drugs, where do you say, you know what? Maybe it's not recreational anymore when I got to get my mate to put a baby spoon up my ass to loosen up the stools.
I missed that one.
Yeah, when you get constipated like that, they had to get a spoon and dig it out.
Oh my God.
So,
My grandpa talked about that before
Ew.
too.
Was it a teaspoon?
I hope so. I hope it wasn't a
was that
tablespoon or
wooden
a
spoon on the wall?
dinner serving spoon. You saw that, right? You saw that, Mickey?
Yeah, I saw it. It was something I saw.
It's a good show though.
Yeah, it was a
Wow.
great
Definitely
show.
exploited.
Now you just got back into the state. Where were you at?
From Russia.
Russia.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was in Moscow and Kazan and a couple
Like Mickey
places.
Deutsch.
Darling?
And they know our music? out there?
No, they don't. They don't even I don't know what's happened. I don't know if it was a war or something crazy that happened between black people and the Russians, but they don't like y'all.
She said, "Yo,
Fair
don't
warning.
go over there.
It
ain't sex."
Don't play with them. It's pre-civil rights America.
What?
And they're serious. They don't want you to eat. I was told, in fact, at one hotel, it would probably be better if you take your meals in your room.
What?
I said, okay, well, you don't have a problem with me.
Did they call you the N word over there?
No. They don't. You don't know what they're calling you.
Well, I think that's what they say when they say,
I don't know.
"Nigga, take your meal
Meal
to
to
the
your
room."
You should take your meal
Wow.
in your. And it's I don't know if they're afraid or what it is. I was practically the only. I don't want to say practically, but I was.
So very racist in Russia.
Very, extremely. Don't like black people at all. And then they teach the Armenians. Don't like them.
What?
But then they come here and they rebel and they get it with all the NBA players.
Yeah, because
Wow.
they're not exposed. They're seriously. That wall thing was serious. I've talked to
Okay.
several of the young women there, and they're afraid to come to America. It's crazy. It's like, who told you that bullshit?
Right.
I'm like, let me give you my number. You call me. If you call.
That's right, Mickey.
Yeah, come hang out.
Now, did you sing while you were there? Or
Did
you
I
just
sing? Oh my God, they worked me like a slave.
what?
Yeah, we did several wonderful shows at all the Philharmonic halls, and we had the oldest established orchestra in Russia. They gave me everything wonderful and top notch. They want, and to be invited and to know how they feel about black people. I was like, well,
Well, speaking of slaves, can you sing something maybe for us?
I have a terrible cold, but what do you want?
Anything. You sing what you feel
You
like.
go
singing.
to my head and you linger like a haunting refrain, and I find you spinning around in my brain like the bubbles in a glass of champagne. Ooh, Lord, I told you I'm sorry.
All right,
That's
there we
good to
go.
me.
Cute.
That's
I just want to
Champagne
say there is a place for
She's funny.
people who like, music from our decade, or older, mature music.
I like music from everything, from Beethoven and Bach,
Mhm.
all the way up through the 70s. The 80s was kind of shady. We just held on a little bit.
No, we had Cutie Pie in the 80s.
no, we had some funk in the
Just a
80s.
little bit. It was kind of weird,
It was
y'all.
some
It
fun-
really was. The system you're in, we went very electronic in the 80s.
Yes,
Yeah, we
you're
did.
right.
Every
Yeah,
time that
disco.
comes on, I can't stand it. We were gone in the 80s,
Oh
man.
shit. We have a caller. Caller, what's your name and
Yeah,
where are you calling from?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's your name?
Hey, it's Chris from Connecticut.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, reach around.
What's your comment or question?
I just want to call in and just tell you that y'all doing a good job, and y'all doing way better than the Dead Hole, which is the old foxhole. And I just want to just give y'all props and keep it what y'all doing, because it make everybody day better.
Thank you.
And Speedy, go juggle some dicks.
Oh
Wow.
my
Where'd
Go
that
go
come
give
from?
who some dick?
Juggle some dick.
Oh, juggle some dick.
Wow.
Chris
Wow,
from
why-
Connecticut, the Huskies.
Why do you attract such hostility, Speedy?
People want to be me. I guess.
Is that what it
What?
is?
Is that what? Yeah.
Penis envy.
We have another caller.
Penis envy. Mickey
Caller.
Howard paid you a compliment, Speedy.
We have
love
another
Mickey
caller.
Howard.
Caller, what's your name? Where you
Playing
calling
that
from?
song all day.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Dog.
Hey,
T-Dog.
What's up?
Hi, you guys. How you doing? I wanted to say hello to Mickey Howard. How you doing?
Hi.
He's amazing.
Hi, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that song, Come Share My Love. I used to love it a lot.
Thank you.
Mature.
And it's funny that you guys spoke about phone sex, because I used to do that phone sex when I was in college.
You used to do what?
Phone sex.
Phone.
Oh.
When
you
I
a
was in
phone-
college,
Were you
I
a-
used to work as a phone sex operator.
Really?
What?
Hilarious.
Okay,
That's
guys.
something.
Do that?
Okay, how about right now? Pretend that me, POTUS, and Mickey Howard all called in on a four-way call, and we're calling for you, and we want to see if
Now
you
you
can,
made
like,
Speedy jealous.
Okay, Speedy's on the call too.
No, I'm
okay, so
not.
let's do the call, okay, T-Dog?
Oh gosh, all right, go ahead.
Pick up the phone, T-Dog.
Thank you for calling. How can I help you?
Oh hell no, I got the
Don't
wrong
you
number.
know how you can help me?
Sound like Taco Bell.
This
Customer
is the line.
service.
Hi.
Supposed to know.
What is customer service?
Hi,
What am I in touch?
my name is Shelly. I'm a housewife, and my husband's never here, and I just need to. I don't know. I just haven't
You
felt
need
like
to
a woman.
come. That's what we came calling for.
And you wasting my time because this is like $3.99 a minute.
So what would you do to
Where you
us?
bitches at?
I will say this though. I will say that I dated a lot of women off. It was
I can't tell. Come on,
get
T-Dog.
into character,
Read
boy.
hard or do something.
I didn't know that men do it.
Get into character, T-Dog. Come on. Make us. No?
He's scared.
When I used to be, I was a fireman.
Huh?
I was a fireman.
A
He's
fireman.
fireman. So he had a
Oh.
long hose.
Oh, yeah. How long? So how long is your hose?
Mickey is
I'm
hilarious.
throwing you alley-oops.
And is it pressure?
Can you put out my fire?
Get in there, Speedy.
Anybody want to
Apparently
put out my goddamn
Well,
fire?
oh, good gracious. I thought
All
you.
right.
He's not a professional.
We're gonna let you go, Pimpin. You
Thanks, T-Dog.
Thanks.
You better make up for it for a song with a song on YouTube or something for us. But he
you,
makes
T-Dog.
all
Oh my
these
God.
songs for us, like really promoting this radio show. Like he's been amazing.
T-Dog is the bomb.
He
No
kind of just
T-Dog.
What was your biggest
his
song?
gun got jammed just now.
I don't know.
Hilarious.
No.
I don't know. Probably.
Come share it, my love. No.
Depends on where we are, really. You know, that's like Baby Be Mine and Love Under New Management.
That's my
Oh, yeah.
favorite.
Oh, yeah, I like
Baby
that
Be
song.
Mine. That's
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Did you write your own music?
No.
No?
Some of them, none of the hits though, really.
Mm.
They were mostly first time writers.
Did you ever work with Ike Turner?
Yeah, I did.
Did
I
you?
love
Do you have
Do tell.
Do you have an Ike
Oh
Turner
my
story?
God, I hung out with Ike Turner a lot. He used to love my sweet potato pies.
Really? Did
Yeah,
Did you ever date him?
Eat the sweet potato guy now.
No, he was very he's pretty much old. This is like maybe 2 years before he died.
Okay.
yeah.
And we always see each other at different clubs because he was really seriously. Ike doesn't get his props, you know.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't. He's one of the founders of rock and roll, and he really is. And he
Yes.
played on a lot of the records that came out of Chess Records, including Muddy Waters and all
Waters,
that.
yeah.
So Ike was a wonderful, wonderful person, crazy as hell. He always had like this like big wads of money. I used to think, where does he get all his money? He just always had big wads of money and be like, what you want, Mickey? Let me take you to the best restaurant. You ain't never been to this, and he would be right. He'd take me somewhere. I'd be like, I never been here. You know, oh my God, how's this? You know, he was a very, very interesting person.
Yeah, we've had people on the show a couple times to talk about Ike, and we've heard some, the better side of him. So that's cool.
Well, I didn't get to go around the drug side. You know, it's just certain people that do drugs, you just don't.
Are you mad you never got to smoke weed with him?
No.
Or cry.
I don't want to do nothing.
Do you ever smoke weed?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought so.
Yeah, so it's a necessary element.
Yeah, of course.
That's why I live in L.A.
All right.
That's right, Mickey.
Well, we got to take a
You're
Mickey
listening to
Howard, a
Reach-
zigzag legend.
You're listening to Reach Around Radio on latalklive.com. We'll be back. The number is 323-247-7443.